Mr. Manoukian, how are you? Good. Anything new? Okay, I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm not going. Yeah, go ahead. I'm home. Yeah. No, I don't. It's not tapped. No. How on earth could they do that? Because and I doubt yeah, it would have been Bob, yeah. But I doubt that I just can't believe that. It's possible, I guess. And there's certainly nothing that we spoke to regarding closed session. And the only one that knows about those meetings is the three of us. No, we've had two. Yeah. Right, exactly. Yep. Right, exactly. So, I was the first one to the Pasadena one, and I think Bob was the first one to the Mimi's one. And those are the two. And then, as I recall, we all walked out together, and you and Bob talked some in the parking lot, and Bob gave you some information you didn't want. Yeah. Right, exactly. Exactly. And unless he has a small recorder, I didn't see anything. Of course, I wasn't looking for anything. But I think, and I did speak to Bob about it. I called him, and he said apparently his bet is that Darlene's new attorney is really putting the screws on Ara relative to the property that he owns. And interestingly enough, I just got his ownership stuff. For instance, he has the R. Nigerian Trust that owns a property at 300 Sequoia in Pasadena, and the mailing address, in fact, I was just going to start looking this stuff up, is 1107 Fair Oaks Avenue, number 272, which is probably his attorney. This was bought June 8th of 2006. Then the Nigerian Family Partnership owns property at 2333 Mira Vista in Montrose, and that was acquired in March 2001. Then R. Nigerian owns a piece at 1110 Lanark, L-A-N-A-R-K, in L.A., 90041, apparently acquired May 12th of 2006, and he shows himself as a single man. I thought he was married then. I don't think he's divorced yet. Okay. Okay. Then there is the Nigerian Family Partnership that owns a property at 8522 Glen Oaks in Sun Valley, and that was acquired in April 15th of 96. But you see, he hasn't shown that on any of the 700 forms for the MTA. And by the way, I just got this emailed to me this morning. It was just emailed to me this morning. by someone that I had requested it of. And that's it. And of course, oops. Did we heat up the phone wires or what? Oh. Yeah, no, I just got this stuff this morning. I had asked somebody about it Sunday. I would imagine they got it yesterday afternoon. Yeah, that would be about right, because yesterday afternoon. Yeah. And that, so there's the Nigerian Family Partnership, he and his wife, he alone, the Family Partnership, and the Nigerian Trust. And that didn't include the North Brand Tower that he owns, and that stuff goes to his parents, or his P.O. box in La Cuneta. So I've got all these documents, and I'm going to look up those two, the one on Lanark and the one on Glen Oaks. Yeah, because we were told that he owns a property that is going to become a bus station. No, I'm not. So not at all. So that's and I've already talked to the MTA about it. They want more information. Several months ago, in fact, remember those questions that I kept pushing on Ara and on Laura. Those questions were there, and the question was about the property he hadn't told the MTA about. So, and then this Mira Vista, I think, wasn't there something on Mira Vista, and I don't think he recused himself. There was some property on Mira Vista that was...
808-978-9.
Right. He recused himself. You know, they own so much property,
Hello?
they can't keep track of it.
That cabling system came off from the scanner.
So
I'm trying to rethread it. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 pulleys that has to go around, so I'm threading it right now. It just came off. It looked like it might have come. I can't figure it out right now.
Yeah. Well.
I know. All right, bye.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Yeah. 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 Well, is that exactly? Yeah. No, you're exactly right. Yeah, and by the way, Rafi, with regard to Bob, I know they're both Republicans, but I don't think they're that close to each other. Yeah, no, he's told me that. He says, but he's appreciated the fact that we've been able to sit down and talk about things. In fact, that's what he wanted to do initially when he asked me to call you about getting together and sitting down. And, you know, so, Yeah, no, I understand, and as I am, and based upon what you had mentioned before, I told you that the jury is still out, but I feel that what he basically did for the stakeholders in Glendale, I support him on that. But if there's anything that he did that was untoward and illegal, I'm not going to. So yeah, no, and I told Bob that. And if he were convicted of something, I would actually act as a character reference for him based on the things that he did for the benefit of the people. So, that's where I stand, but I certainly wouldn't create an illegal act for him. And the fact that, I put that conversation together so we could all sit and break bread together. That was the purpose of it. Yeah. And there's no way that yes, I have recording devices, and I think I've shown you one, but I don't, as a matter of fact, one I have, the most I did was test a little bit for clarity of picture, and that was it. I've never even used it. I don't even know if it's charged or not. So yeah, I do have a recording device, but haven't used it. And when I've done the things for the FBI, they have given me the device that they have total control over. I don't have control over it. So yeah, but here's the thing. Yeah, I suppose I could put the BlackBerry out and let it record, but I don't think it's that good, and I can't record any phone calls off it. I've looked for applications for it, and I haven't found one. So, yeah. But you can do that with the iPhone. Pauline's got an iPhone. Maybe I'll borrow her iPhone. Yeah, but I don't know what you... Yeah, but can you record your phone call when you're making it on your iPhone? Yeah. I looked it up on the BlackBerry, and you can't, and they have no applications for it. Yeah. And that one time in Ara's office, and I think I told you the story, when he pulled the device out of his desk drawer, and I said, "Oh, he's been recording this?" "Oh no, this is just an extra cell phone." And I said, "Oh, okay." And I pulled my little BlackBerry battery out of my pocket and said, "The FBI has them just this size, and here's how they work." And I stuck it back in my pocket. So, and the other thing that he had said to Greg had to do with, he found the streaming on our website. We have all this stuff streamed there. Yeah, and there's nothing on our website that I put up or taken down. First of all, there's nothing I even know how to put up or take down. We have a volunteer that does that, and he's in Florida. So I don't have much control. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, well, that's what Greg said to me, too. By the way, when I left him a message, I left our message, and the message was very distinct, but I also did not use Greg's name. I said to him, I've had a few calls, and I explained it to Greg when I talked to him later, because Greg called me after I told him I called Laura, that the word, and he was upset. So finally I calmed down. I said, the basic thing, Greg, is this. If I say, by the way, I heard from Greg, he's going to know exactly who it was. If he's talked to 3 or 4 people, the idea is that he's not going to know who called him. And that's the way I would prefer to have it. And so would you, to Greg. Yeah, I guess you're right. So that's how that came out. But I was just flabbergasted when Greg called me, and I said, The guy's playing you. He's so scared right now. He is scared because of his wife and her new attorney, and he's scared because of the MTA. And if he actually did wiretapping or anything, this as an officer, and by the way, with regard to the information that he has been providing on the divorce case, he has not been providing the appropriate, honest information. And as an officer of the court, he has been lying to the court. And the court could actually sanction him by signing an ethics complaint with the bar. He's got a lot to lose. Yeah. And I've already talked to Richard and Lisa, and they're going to prepare the letter, the public records request for him relative to his remarks and defamation. So we're going to put some pressure on him. They sued the city before for the failure to provide public records and won. Richard Hopp and Lisa Rosencrantz, you met them. Yeah, yeah. So, in my case, I have nothing to hide. And I think you're in the same boat. Yeah. 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 Well, the other thing, yeah, maybe he wants to get more people to run, so they'll knock each other out. They'll spoil it. Yeah. Yeah. So again, and to my knowledge, there's been no conspiracy about getting him out. Yeah, I agree, but there has been no, because if we've been speaking about a conspiracy, there's, first of all, we're talking about a year and a quarter away. They're almost a year and a half, and he's already concerned. Maybe he's concerned about Draymond. Yeah, he's overly concerned. And when somebody is overly concerned, they may have a good reason to be so. Well, I think he was one of the ones on the ADI that did take money. In fact, that I said to Greg, I said, maybe somebody's been knocking on his door. So, I think that's what's happened. That and his liaison with Friedman. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Yeah. Well, the other thing is, yeah, and by the way, you see, you're gaining traction with people that you never gained traction with before. People that are, see, yes, I know some. I hear what they say to me. And the fact that you're there, you're representing the people, you're doing all that you can as one person to correct some of the problems